Today on the American Truck Podcast, Planet Coaster has a release date. Blizzard is replacing GG Easy with funny text. Cities Skylines is getting natural disasters. And a Yooka-Laylee trailer is out now.
Hello there. Welcome to the American Truck Podcast with Jefferson B.
And I, Andrew C.
I haven't decided a name, so fuck it.
Freelance gamer. So indecisive this week, I see.
I guess, yeah.
I Andrew C. We didn't pick a location.
Oh, I did. Just
okay,
follow
I'm
me.
just gonna follow you. I'm following you. You got this. You go. Be free, Willie.
It's like, never fear.
Ew.
I did remember to set one, and I know it's in the north.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, we are here driving
Why would
northward.
anyone call a whale Willie?
I know, right?
Reasons,
Also, that movie was garbage.
but
I
it
would agree.
spurred a generation.
No.
Also-
it's not memorable at all. Name one scene you remember outside of maybe the whale jumping over the kid.
You assume that I've seen this movie.
What? You have no input. Quiet.
Also, this
Same boat
Pepsi cherry vanilla I'm drinking is all cherry, no vanilla.
Not a sponsor, but if you want to be, let us know.
There is no vanilla flavor shot in my coffee. I can't taste it. Make it
Dude,
again.
dude, I
Coffee
asked for
boy.
blueberry, you gave me raspberry.
And I'm
What
angry.
gives?
There's also no skim milk in
'Cause-
my latte.
Because I have nothing better to do with my life than to be angry at people who make coffee for a living.
Yep. In case you were wondering, all of those things were actual complaints, except for the blueberry one that poor Dr. Ubershadow yielded at the good old Dunkin' Donuts.
Still tasty coffee though.
Did you get lost?
Or half sugar.
No, I'm behind you. Just keep driving. Just go.
Okay.
I got you. I see you. I got
Okay,
you. Bro.
Very good.
But speaking of things that we got a release date for Planet Coaster.
Oh yeah,
coming
we
on
do.
November 17th.
Sure
Oh.
do.
I'm not actually that excited because I'll probably still be playing No Man's Sky in November. Sorry.
I completely forgot this is a thing.
Planet Coaster?
I didn't. They actually, because we just talked about it the other day, but because it's going to be on Steam, the pre-order price for the game changes. It goes up a couple bucks, so I went and pre-ordered that game on the Frontier store, so I could get it at the $29 price instead of the $33 price.
Wait. Frontier's making this?
Yeah.
Like Elite Dangerous Frontier?
Yep.
Sweet.
You
Oh
had
man, this
the
is gonna be a
same
fantastic game.
revelation when we talked about this at the
Yeah,
very
I'm pretty
beginning.
sure. I don't
That's
remember much
awful.
about this game, but
I
I
am
kind
glad
of
that I'm
remember this
interested in-
conversation.
It's a little
it is
bit
a
of
good game.
deja vu.
I call it consistency.
That's okay though. But yeah, it is. Frontier's I think Frontier's technically just the publisher.
They're a British game development and publishing company.
Unless
So-
Frontier's the company who made the original Roller Coaster Tycoon games, then it's the same company. But I don't remember who made the Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Do not think so. I can
Two,
definitely assure
right.
you that it was not Frontier because Frontier is only known for making Elite and then some more modern titles.
Okay, so they're
That's
probably
it.
just the publisher then.
Yeah, their history kind of takes a very large time skip.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the original developers of, I'm pretty sure, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Yeah, the original developer was the Chris Sawyer Productions company.
Gotcha.
That was literally what it was called. Scottish. It's a Scottish video game developer.
That's quite
like
legit.
literally his whole. It's developers, Chris Sawyer Productions, and then if you go to that wiki article, it's just that dude.
He's a one-man band.
Interesting, and that's for 3? Or the original?
He's known for Tycoon, Tycoon 2, Chris Sawyer's Locomotion, and Transport Tycoon. No listing of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Okay, so who did 3 then?
Oh, wait. He is credited for Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which was published by Atari. And then that was Frontier Developments. They developed.
Yeah. Okay, so
3.
Frontier did make 3.
Okay, so look at that. The time skip is getting smaller. Fantastic.
So, like Jeff said, November 17th is when that comes out. There's going to be a beta before it sometime. Alpha 3 is supposed to be coming out very shortly, if not already. And you can't get the alpha anymore at the airing of this. You had to have purchased it by the 25th on the Frontier store. Anytime after that, you gotta wait.
You know, INGC. I would say that that news there was pretty GGEZ, wouldn't you say?
Don't you mean it's past my bedtime? Please don't tell my mommy.
Perhaps. Do you want to explain why this miraculous text replacement has occurred?
Oh yes. So Blizzard, in their infinite wisdom of trying to prevent cheaters and whatnot, they've also tried to prevent bad manners. And
this is where I say it's a stretch, by the way.
And they want people to be nicer to people at the end of the games and not be rude, like saying GGEZ at the end of the map, because no one likes sore winners.
I mean, you won, it's your prerogative, say it.
Yeah, and also not only that, but in like Overwatch, you have like one of the characters, Diva. Her thing is literally her voice line is this easy mode? Like, it's in the game.
I think you might be overthinking this one, because I'm relegating this into the bin of Easter eggs.
Yeah, it's kind of where I think it's hilarious. I mean,
I think it's awesome. It's like one of the it is one of those things that I wish more companies would do, just because I think it's funny.
Yeah, like another one.
I'm wrestling with some insecurities in my life, but thank you for playing with me.
Yep.
Oh my god, that is the best. That is amazing.
Yeah, right.
And there is.
I'm trying to be a nicer person. It's hard, but I'm trying, guys.
It's hilarious, and it just keeps getting funnier.
Yeah, and there are more of them than that too. So there's a whole slew of them when you type that. So it's
now, what's surprising is that it's only when you type GG space EZ.
Correct.
Right.
If you smash them together to make a 4-letter word or scream other 4-letter words, you don't actually get
any
the
of
same
these
result.
things. Right.
Yeah.
So it doesn't remove the ability to say GG easy. You just can't put a space between them.
You could put 2 spaces though.
I wonder if you said yo GG easy, if it would go yo, it's past my bedtime, please don't tell my mommy.
That is a good question.
Do you wanna test that?
I'll do a test.
Theory, freelance?
I'll do a test eventually. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, report back next week, perhaps.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
I'm wrestling with some insecurities in my life, but thank you for playing with me.
It'll be just through your luck. You'll get one that makes no sense when you put the extra words in front of it, though.
Unfortunately, yes.
But hey, so talking about things that that's a wall. That's a wall.
That's a real wall.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Opposed to a fake wall, sold at a fake wall emporium.
INGC ran into the fake wall. I ran into the real wall so that I wouldn't run into INGC.
The wheel wall. I ran through a wheel wall.
I did run into a wheel
All right,
wall.
Mike Tyson.
So something that City Skylines users have wanted, just for the fact that most city planning games and whatnot, simulators and the like, have some kind of natural disasters, such as in the various Sims City games. You could always have some kind of natural disaster that would happen, and that was something that's been noticeably missing from City Skylines. And they announced that they're going to be making a aptly named Natural Disasters DLC.
Brilliant naming scheme right there.
I think it's because of that I never had any like really good cities. As soon as they complain too much about there's too much fire in this area, but complain about fire. Let's talk about fire. Here's a volcano.
Says the man living in California right now.
I think my main problem was I didn't have enough fucking schools for these people.
You people want to be educated about meteors.
Welcome to Astrophysics 101 with your professor, Freelance Gamer.
Yeah, that's right. So it's gonna add fires, earthquakes, meteors, and some other things that they haven't listed. They didn't bother to list out.
Please let one of them be penguin invasion. Please,
That
robot
would be
apocalypse.
Robot
Apocalypse.
Robot's
please.
good. I like robot.
These would be interesting things. They said that you're gonna have to have some like emergency management stuff, where like you have alert systems to to be able to tell people, hey, there's an earthquake that's happening. I guess that one doesn't really help. Evacuation drills and such, so that way people will actually leave, because otherwise your entire city will die in the Great San Francisco Fire of whatever year that happened. So, so that's coming sometime in the winter, supposedly. But there's a trailer out now, and
Cool.
you can peruse what that's going to look like.
You have a fun fact to go with this whole thing, don't you?
I do have a fun fact. It's very fun. There's a Swedish building service that's actually going to use this game to help plan the development of a new city district. And it's got like a ton of different like groups involved, and they're actually going to play the game as a simulation of how this new district should look and whether it'll work.
It's pretty swaggin'.
Interesting way of using the game.
By the
Using
way,
a
San
city
Francisco
planner
Fire-
to city plan. Mind blown.
I mean, it makes sense because it is the gamification of something that, you know, not many people would necessarily be interested in, such as city planning. It's like how didn't the Danes upload all of Denmark to Minecraft?
Yes. Yes, that was the thing.
So I mean, that makes me want to go visit Denmark. I have no intention of otherwise visiting Denmark, except for the fact that I could travel through it in Minecraft. I
I
just think
still
it's cool.
don't want to go to Denmark, to be honest.
Would you go to Denmark?
I'd be
Minecraft?
game to go to Denmark.
Like for reals or for Minecrafts?
Both. More so for reals.
I agree. There's a lot of history there.
I just beer and food.
I mean, you can go to a lot of places for beer and food,
Yes.
This is
so
very
it doesn't
true.
have to be Denmark.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm game to go to Denmark. I wasn't being explicit and saying.
Denmark or die. It's gonna be the idea there.
Die, Mark.
Denmark. Denmark.
Whoa, that escalated
You're
quickly.
tearing us apart, Lisa!
You used the. When did you watch The Room?
I never did. I saw part.
Oh, you watched the Nostalgia Critic, didn't you?
Yeah, yep.
I thought he was gonna say, I used to have a lot of time to watch things on Netflix.
No, yeah, that's. What the?
That would have been a good
I know what we're
answer,
doing
too.
now. I know what we're watching next, Mike.
Oh gosh.
I thought we were watching Rick and Morty.
Both.
At the same time.
Oof. One in one eye, one in the other.
One part shit, one part gold. What
Whoa,
can we
there's
do?
a convoy.
I didn't know it would make a convoy. Jesus.
No, we ran into a convoy.
Almost, quite literally.
Well, I didn't. I was fine.
There was a little bit of sketch going on with me.
That's
A little
no
bit of
good.
Wang Jangling that had to happen, but got things moving. Speaking of things that are Wang Jangled, our final piece of news for the day. There's a Yooka-Laylee
Wang
trailer.
Jangle.
I'm gonna let you define what that whole system means there.
Sounds like
Wang
scratching
Jangle.
when you itch in an area that we probably shouldn't explain.
What, man?
Oh, man.
I see.
Or
I'm the
like,
only one that
or like me standing on my bike and shaking my legs because I can't really scratch at the moment.
see.
One of the
Oh,
two.
man, this
Realize
has gone
here's the thing.
far too far.
I'm the only one who doesn't have a webcam.
This has gone
I'm
too
not
far.
on camera.
Far too far.
So far as you know.
Yes, the Yooka-Laylee trailer is out, and I don't know if anyone else has seen it, but dang, this game looks really good.
Well,
Until
that's
they
good.
add cars.
Until no, please, not anything.
Or they
but
make the,
cars.
See,
Gonna
they
go on
know that we want platforming, but they're not gonna give us platform. They're gonna give
Well,
us
they
cars.
did. There is a level that's all snowy where you turn into a plow truck.
No, that's
Oh.
okay. As long
One
as I
car
don't
level
have
is fine.
cars that I have to customize and then race, but I never get to actually explore or platform, I think this game will be okay.
So in other words, don't turn it into the
Banjo and Kazooie 3?
Yeah.
Correct.
Nuts and bolts.
Not some
No,
bolts.
that's what it's called. I was like, not
Banjo.
Banjo 2E, not Banjo 3E.
Yes, it looks
Banjo
like this
3
will
doesn't
actually
exist.
be a worthy
no.
successor to Banjo-Kazooie. Unlike
See-
all of
Shall
the things
see.
they just listed.
Andy, did you ever play Banjo Kazooie as a
Yes,
kid?
I actually have it for
Oh,
the
really?
Nintendo 64.
What? Since when do you still own a Nintendo 64?
It's in a box
I
somewhere
still
around
own.
here.
I still own it. I still own my original Nintendo 64.
I feel slightly under. I feel slightly cheated out of the fact that I do not currently own my original Nintendo 64.
I even have Mario Kart 64.
Dang.
Yep.
Super Smash Brothers.
I don't have that, but
Both Pokemon Stadiums.
Those games were the stuff.
the stuff of stuffs. This game is gonna be the stuff. You just wait. It looks really good. They even used like all of the Banjo-Kazooie type music. Oh, it was great.
I will go and watch the trailer after this recording.
I honestly want to believe you, but after all of this, like, hype to foe, not the noodles, I'm just kind of nervous about any game at this point.
I mean,
I feel like that's fair. I think it's one of those things where if we could simply go through life with as little hype as possible,
It'd be good.
We'd all be much better gamers.
hype. No, yeah, hype is a bad thing. So you don't want to hype things too much. But this
Like,
game,
a little bit here and there, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is due to come out in Q1 of 2017. Which
So
this is
basically
my
Christmas?
favorite thing about this game. They haven't set a release date yet.
Well, they did say Q1, so if March comes around, we're
Alright.
gonna be a little bit nervous.
Yes, this is true, but it doesn't mean that they said that it's going to come out on January 17th, and then we get to January 17th and nothing happens.
This is true.
Hopefully, it comes out on time in its very wide release window.
Fair enough.
But I think it'll be good. It looks good.
Hopefully so.
But with that, that's all we got for today. Very slow news week. I have just done a barrel roll. That was that was quite exquisite.
I would like to say, hopefully next week we'll have more news after all of Gamescom settles down from across the border. across the pond.
Indeed.
We'll have a lot more of Gamescom Europe news, but this week is just kind of the lull, kind of the chill.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple
Freelance is
things
about to
that
go
came
get
from
tacos,
Gamescom,
so-
but yeah, it wasn't too much.
We wish to respect the
Order
tacos.
your goddamn drinks correctly.
That is a fact.
That is your PSA for today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of the American Truck Podcast. And if you like this, make sure you hit that like button, and if you didn't, you can hit the dislike button for all I care. And you can leave a comment down below, and perhaps also subscribe to our channel, and we will see you guys next week.